Hi everyone. So this is just a little quick way that I'm going to do the distance learning. I found this to be easiest. So I'll just go through exactly what a pathway is and how it works, and then I'll copy everything over to the um, NHMS RELA PLC. I already created a unit in there for us to just share things into. So I'm actually copying my entire pathway into that, and I'll show you how to copy it over to yours. There's just one little quirky thing about it, and I'll go through how to fix that. Um, so if you actually just click on Plans um, in our PLC, you'll see that there's now a distance learning um, unit in there. Uh, that will have everything um, that really Rachel created, and then I just changed it into a pathway for my class. But I'll have it under each week as we go. Um, this is where it gets a little quirky is that in the old PLC pages they have resources and activities. We don't have that in our current courses. It's just really just one big resource straight down, and that makes the pathway possible. And I'll explain that in a second. So everything's there as far as enduring understandings, essential questions, it makes it easy as far as students to see and really just go step by step through the activities that we give them. So if you click over here and just click copy, what that will allow you to do is copy it into your course. So you can copy it into whatever course you want. I already have it in my course, so I'm not going to recopy it. And once it copies over, it would actually create a new unit. So I'm going to jump over to the course where I have it. And this is what it looks like when you have it activated, but I'm going to show you how to do that. Um, so if you jump over to your plans after you have it copied, you'll see that there's now a distance learning unit in there for you. And it'll copy over the enduring understands the essential questions. And this is what I was talking about, where we only have one resource and learning experience um, section as compared to two. The only thing you might need to do, and I'm not sure how it copies into this, is to just organize these so that it fits really the lesson as you want students to see it. So you can move them up or down just by clicking move up, or you can delete whatever you want. But this is the order that we had as far as just step by step for what students can do. If you want to add anything, you can add anything you want. Just click add, and then you can add it from your course, or you can add it and create it there, but it will go right into that pathway. The next really important thing you need to do is to select a date for it. So I put it in there from April 10th to April 19th because that is the visibility that students will see when they go into their start page. So this creates the visibility. So after April 19th, what this is going to do, it's not going to appear on that front page. It'll still be in the plans where they can see it, but it won't be visible to them as soon as they sign in. So if we go to the opening page, I'm going to show you the student view compared to the teacher view. This is the teacher view. What I've done is I've put a few announcements up. I put a tutorial up for them of how to get through the pathway. I'll share this with you as well if you want to use it. Really, it's just a step-by-step of how they can go through the pathway. And then this is just something I had as far as just explaining the format and how they can work through it. Okay, you'll see week 5 distance learning, and then it's everything that we have. So I'll show you the student view and what it looks like to them when they get started with the pathway. So when they sign in, this is what they'll see. They'll see week 5, and they'll see the dates, and they'll see this little start button, and then any announcements that you have underneath. If they just click start, it'll get them started with the pathway. This is a task. We don't use it often, but it's nice for this type of learning because you can just create the task. And especially with this, I put Padlets in there. It's a way for me to say that they've done the Padlet. They just click yes, they completed the task, and then I go in and approve their work after. Once they're done with any specific task, assignment, or page, they just click go to the next resource. And it allows them to go to the next. And what I did was the next resource is actually a page. So this is stuff that Rachel had done, and I just tweaked it to fit this specific part of the pathway. So you see this page, and it has everything, all the questions for them, and then they have to take what's in that page and then give a short response. So the next thing that they have is the assignment itself. All right, and they can go back and look through everything again and click the resources, but the assignment itself is a separate learning experience so that they can just click on the assignment and answer it right there. And then once they're done, they just click over to the next one, and they'll see that that's the part in which they start to read Triangle Factory Fire. All right, I connected the online text to them. They have the before reading and during reading with a few different options. And then if they click the next resource, they have the submission in which they have to put whatever they were organizing into its learning for us. All right, the next is the objective summary, in which is another assignment that I have in there. And then finally, I put in a survey, which is a completion survey. So I know when to go back and check their work. They just take the survey, and what it is did they complete the assignments for this week? They click yes. Then I know that that student has completed everything. I can go back and just make sure that they have all the work done. Afterwards, I have an enrichment page if they want to go further with it, or if their parents feel that they need more work. All right, so that's really what a pathway is. It really just gives them a step-by-step way of doing all the work. I find it to be a little bit easier for them, because originally I had pages and a lot of really a lot of clickbait in those pages, and I felt like, if we're going to do this in which we want a step-by-step way for students to go through the assignments, this was probably easiest. I will attach this pathway tutorial for you. If you want to use anything, like I'm using Screencast-O-Matic, it's called. It's really easy. You just download their little tool, and you can record videos with your face and the screen, or just the way I do it is with the screen, and it's a nice way to walk through things with students and to create tutorials. So I hope this helps out a little bit. Let me know if you need any help with it. I'm around. All I do is go to preschool and talk to 3- and 1-year-olds. So hope everyone's doing well.